Hi everybody. Today we're in Santa Monica, California. It's late July, about 11 o'clock in the morning. Nice and overcast today. It's not hot here. It's about 71 degrees Fahrenheit, 22 degrees Celsius. We'll check out a few things here in Santa Monica today. We're coming up on Main Street now, then maybe we'll go to the Pier. This is Main Street, Santa Monica here. Not very crowded today. Main Street doesn't really get a lot of tourists. Mostly local crowd on Main Street. People that live around here. This is where they shop and eat and go to the gym and get their yogurt, get their bicycle and things like that. But we're gonna walk down a couple blocks here. The ocean is right there with front walk, and to the right of us is going to be the Santa Monica Pier, which does get a lot of tourist traffic, so we'll go check that out. This is Nielsen Way, and then I think the next street is Ocean, and that's the last street before the beach. So now we're going to walk down the hill to the beach area, and then we'll head over towards the pier. And there's the Santa Monica Pier in the distance with a Ferris wheel. So we're getting closer to that pier. The marine layer is pretty strong today, so it's a little cloudy. I guess this is the workout area at the beach. I love the way that old school hot dog on a stick looks in the distance there. That still looks like the late 70s or early 80s. Right behind the people playing beach volleyball. So we're here at the pier. Gonna head over to the steps and then walk up these steps and check out the pier. Here we are at the Pan Pacific Park on the iconic Santa Monica Pier. I'm starting to feel the sun now. It's almost noon, and it feels like that marine layer that was covering up the sun is burning off. Look at that old school arcade. Here we are on the pier. Let's check out the view. End of Route 66. This is it. There's Bubba Gump Shrimp. And of course, Tom Hanks ran here at the end of his journey. He ran down this pier and all the way at the end of the pier, he turned around and ran back. There's the Pacific Park and the sign. That's where all the rides are. I like this machine here. You can hang on to the bar for a minute and a half. You get a big prize. Minute 15, you get a medium prize, and 45 seconds, you get a small prize. And I think it's harder than it looks, especially since the bar they have here kind of rotates and looks a little slippery. But if you train yourself, I think you can pull it off. Let's watch this guy go up.
Legs are up like this. Perfect. Head nod, cross your legs, spread your knees or tippy toes. If you do, game over. Can I do like this? If you do, you're risking it. Okay. Just hang on, just like this.
That bar looks like it's pretty hard to grip or hold your grip.
Think you're on the ground. If you do let go of your knees or tippy toes, and catch you, yes.
I think if you train every day.
Right? And you can lift it up higher.
Wow, such an audience.
3, 2, 1. Oh, we're speeding up a little further up. Perfect. 3, 2, 1.
All right,
see how long this guy can last.
and don't let go. Hold on long enough to win the big prize.
All right,
15 seconds.
He did 45 seconds, so he gets a small prize. Let's see if he can do it more. Yeah, you got to be pretty fit to do that.
1 minute.
Wow. Yeah, you can see him shaking already. Oh, he couldn't do it.
You can beat your last time.
He did a minute 9. He only gets a small prize.
Ah, il a gagné. Il faut qu'il choisisse.
So it's $10 to do this, but for $10. Good job. For $10, you got a small prize. I have a feeling this guy is not going to be able to do more than 30 seconds. Let's see. I'm not trying to be judgmental, but I think you got to be really fit to pull off a minute, especially on that slippery metal
Here
bar.
we go. Let's see how long you can hold on. Hang in there long enough to win the big prize. 15 seconds. Seconds. You won a small prize. Keep holding on to win a bigger prize.
I was wrong. I guess he's more fit than he appears. Almost at a minute already. Ah, he did 1 minute exactly. A small prize. That's pretty good. I actually heard that hanging yourself every day is a very good exercise for strength training, the arms and back. So I think if you do it every day, after a few months or so, you can hang on for at least a minute or so. That'll be pretty nice. Training pays off. So I want to walk to the end and actually see where Tom Hanks turned around at the end of the pier in the movie Forrest Gump. So we're kind of getting pretty far in from the coast already, walking along the pier. That's where the beach is. You can still see the marine layer. It's almost noon, it's 11:50. I'm trying to think what other movies were filmed here, and I can't quite recall. The only one that came to me at the top of my head was the Forrest Gump. I think it was in 1994. I got a Mexican restaurant here at the end of the pier. Let's see what this is about. So here's the history of the pier. So it looks like in 1973 they were thinking about tearing it down and voted against it, and they voted to preserve the pier forever in 1975. And then in 1983, they had a storm in January that destroyed the lower deck of the pier. And 6 weeks into rebuilding it, a bigger storm came in March and washed away the crane and destroyed another third of the pier. And then they decided to rebuild the whole thing, and it wasn't done until early 21st century, so it took them around 20 years or so to get everything done and rebuilt. Wow. Okay, I see the spot where Tom Hanks ended up in the movie Forrest Gump, where he ran. And we're gonna go up to that and check that out. So I'm pretty sure that was right here, because he ran down right from there right to this area. Right where those two people are standing is where he turned around and ran back. Run, Forrest, run. This plaque says, dedicated an official historical Los Angeles County landmark in May of 1975. This plaque was not in the movie Forrest Gump when he ran up here. I don't know if it was digitally removed or physically removed, but it wasn't in there. And right below there is the lower fishing deck where people are fishing. All the Route 66 memorabilia. Here's the map all the way from Chicago to Santa Monica. (2,448 miles).
We're gonna play one more song. I'm gonna ask you guys if you guys are ready. Here we go. 25 seconds. Here we go. 25 seconds.
We got street artists.
Yo, fellas, company meeting. All right, everybody, make some noise. It's showtime! Check this out, guys. Before we continue with the show, we need to follow the rules of the city. If we don't follow the rules, we're not allowed to perform. So I'm gonna ask nicely, if you guys are ready for the show, can everybody please move up next to the cones? The faster you move, the faster we start the show. So everybody please move up next to the cones so we can start the show as soon as possible.
It's pretty cool. This guy set up an Airstream.
Everybody, make sure you guys put the kids in the front so they can see the show on 3D. Everybody.
Break dancers. Sit on the bench and get your picture taken in those big shoes. Forrest Gump. Hats are a good idea here. We're gonna walk back this way and get the actual Santa Monica Pier sign on the way in, because we walked up the steps from the side, so we didn't get to see the big Santa Monica Pier, end of Route 66 sign. We're gonna get it on the way back here. Oh, there's the merry-go-round. And I'm pretty sure a few film shoots occurred there. I know that the TV show Three's Company, the intro that you see was filmed there when they're all, actually let's go and take a look. Because in the beginning of every episode, they have an intro where they're all at a merry-go-round on the rides, and that was filmed right here. And it still looks pretty much the same. And I'm pretty sure other stuff has been filmed in here, but that's the only one I can recall from the top of my head. Looks real old school. Oh, look at that. National Historic Landmark by National Park Service, 1987. They have the right idea, bike this thing. So when we walked up here, we walked up from that side, and now we're going to be going up this hill here and going back where the cars can come in. And there's Pacific Coast Highway, Highway 1.
Le firmó un de este y le dice, es que yo voy a ser famoso contigo.
And there's the sign. Let's go to the other side of it and take a look. There it is. So it doesn't say end of Route 66 on the sign. It said Santa Monica Yacht Harbor. That's here at the corner of Colorado and Ocean Avenue. So we're gonna walk down here, get a view from the park here. That's where we were at the pier. Pretty nice view. Kind of a cloudy day with a marine layer, but other than that, you get a nice view. We're in the middle of a heat wave, but Santa Monica really doesn't get hot usually, so the Pacific Ocean is pretty cold, so it's like a natural air conditioner right next door.
Can I get a cup of this?
So we're going to walk across Ocean Avenue here. And there's going to be Santa Monica Promenade, which is on 3rd Street. So it goes Ocean 2nd and then 3rd Street Promenade, which is a walking street. There's no car traffic. So we'll take a quick look there. So a lot of restaurants and stores around here, mostly restaurants. And of course the Santa Monica, I think it's called Main Place Mall. So here we are at 3rd Street Promenade. So right behind me is the entrance to the mall, and on the other side of me is where the 3rd Street Promenade begins. Here it is. gonna spend too much time here. Just take a quick look. So you can see you can walk over from the pier to the promenade and continue your journey exploring the sights of Santa Monica. All right, guys, thank you for joining me on this. Appreciate it. Take care.